So, it's no coincidence that I've started to film this video right here, right now. I said to my girlfriend, who's behind the camera, such a good girl, good job. I said, pick up the camera and start filming. Do your job. And you probably don't know where we are, but look at this. This is a big wall here. But behind this wall is Trump's house, Mar-a-Lago. You see the big flag up there? We're about to round this corner. Come on, show the corner. Yeah, show the corner. Yeah. Let's show the mansion. In a minute. But basically, we're passing Trump's house. I got this idea for a video. And today, I want to talk about positioning. What do you mean, positioning? This is Donald Trump's big secret, right? Well, kind of. You know, that's just me. I'm clickbaiting you just a little bit. There it is, Trump's place, right? And I want to talk about positioning because there's a couple things that Trump does good, that rich people do good, that people that are successful do good. I've been able to dabble in it a little bit. You know, I like to study people that are very successful. And by the way, he's the president of the United States, not Joe Biden. That's that whole thing. We can get on a different video, different subject. But I've dabbled in it a little bit, positioning, right? Like positioning yourself to kind of grab success and this and that. And most people suck at it. Most people, I'm in business, I'm just here to make some money. And it's almost like they don't even care about making money. It's like they verbally, yeah, I want to make money, but they don't give a shit. That's how most people act. And the reason it comes across that way to someone like myself, and here's this biker fag. Oh, look at this guy. This guy's a fag. Probably can't say that on YouTube. Maybe I'll blurb that out. But he's mad. Excuse the interruption. We had a gay biker and a couple people almost crashed into us. But the first thing, there's a couple lessons that I take away from, like, you know, I read Trump Art of the Deal, shit like that. You know, you see these people that are successful. We're on Palm Beach Island. Everyone here, these are $30 million homes, okay? You can't live on this island with less than $10 million on a home. And so the people here, what do they position themselves for success? And the first thing, they picked an opportunity vehicle that actually mattered. You know, personally, I can speak to this because I've changed opportunity vehicles a couple times. First it was like social media pages, then it was like my agency offering services, then now it's the consulting company and it's the investments I'm making. I've changed my opportunity vehicle as my mindset has grown. And remember what I was saying about desires? It's a prerequisite to all of this. You have to have the desire to actually want to be successful, whatever you define as like success. And if you don't, you can be one of those guys that, you know, just like, yeah man, I want it, but you don't really do the work. Okay, you have to have the actual desire and be willing to do the work. Now, if you're willing to do it and you actually put the time in and stuff like that, and you're in the right opportunity vehicle, you're ahead of most people, like by a long shot. And once you're there, once you've picked the right opportunity, like, look, don't sell baseball cards if you're trying to make $1 million a month. Don't go to, you know, flip things from garage sales if you're trying to be worth 30 million bucks. Maybe it's a way to get started, but understand the bigger picture. Understand where you go longer term. Understand how it's going to morph and it's going to change. And the business you build maybe now at the start isn't going to be the same business that you're building to go and hit $25 million net worth or something along those lines. That's one of the biggest lessons I've learned. So pick the right opportunity vehicle, build your skills up over time. Don't be afraid to change. Most of these people, you know, started small and then, you know, they built up. You know, Trump, for example, that's what I started this video about. You know, he was in real estate. You know, he started with his father's fortune and he wanted to go bigger into New York City. And so he picked a bigger opportunity vehicle than just, you know, multifamily apartments and stuff like that. The next thing, though, that really matters, and this is a perfect example, we're in the midst of it. We're on Palm Beach Island. Most of you probably don't even know what Palm Beach Island is because the people here don't want to publicize it. The people here don't want people to, they go to Miami. Okay, go to Miami, go to Fort Lauderdale. That's where you should come in South Florida. They don't want you here. And what here is a massive hub. This is a hub of rich people. This is a hub of people that get it. This is a hub of people that run this nation and run the corporations and make large decisions. You can look it up. Look up Ken Griffin. Ken Griffin owns Citadel, runs Citadel in Chicago. He's moving his headquarters down here. He's building $1 billion home on Palm Beach Island. Those types of people come here. And so someone like Trump, he positioned himself for success by, oh, your position for success, your secret to success. He positioned himself for success by putting himself where all the other people that were already successful were located. We're already building and networking and doing their thing where they were located. And a major thing that I think people get wrong is like, okay, maybe you can't afford a $10 million home right now. I can't afford a $10 million home right now. Not yet, very soon. But I'm a little disappointed in myself about that. But you can still position yourself to be successful or around people that want you to be successful, or people that want to work with you or make deals with you by growing your audience on social media. Now, this isn't me. Look, I do social media for a living. I help people start and all that and whatnot and blah, blah, blah. This isn't me pitching you. This isn't some sales pitch. Maybe a little bit. But the bigger thing I'm trying to tell you guys is that I've made 99% of the money I've made on social media. I've made by growing my audience. That was beautiful over there, by the way. But you're not supposed to talk on camera. This is my show. But 99% of the money that I've made on social media has been because of people knowing me, has been because I built an audience and I reached out to people, or people reached out to me. And what I did is I positioned myself in a way that I could win. I positioned myself in a way that, oh, well, that guy looks legitimate. That guy looks like he's someone worth knowing. Well, I could be interested in doing business with him. Let's see what he has to offer. Let's see what he could do for me. And a lot of people, like all these guys, I made a video on it before, cold DMs. You cold DM me, you don't follow me, you don't have any content up, nobody follows you, nobody likes you, you look like you look like an idiot. I'm not gonna respond. You're positioned very poorly, okay? So it's about positioning yourself for success in terms of the opportunity vehicle, where you're located, actually having the desire, and located more so even being just like known by the right people. Now, the final thing, the thing that really, really matters is the ability to stay in the game. You're positioned in a way that whether things go good or things go bad, you're gonna be all right. Look at me, for example. Inflation is good for me. Inflation makes me richer because I own assets. I own a lot of crypto. I own a lot of stocks. I own assets. And when things inflate, I get wealthier. I make more money. My net worth goes up because of inflation. So maybe something bad in the broader market is good for me. But also, if inflation goes down, we deflate or whatever, it's still good for me because I have cash flow. I can buy anything that I need to buy at those lower prices. I have more opportunities to make more money because prices are lower. We have deflation. Right? It's the opposite. And so I am positioned, whether things go up, whether things go down, I'm good. Or let's say they force vaccines on you. Hopefully YouTube doesn't ban me for this. They turned comments off on my last video. Who knows why? But let's say vaccines are a thing again. I don't need a vaccine. One, because it's ridiculous. I'll never inject myself with any kind of big pharma, big government technology, whatever you want to call it. But two, I don't need to. I don't have a job. I'm unemployed. I'm unemployable. I cannot work for those people. And I don't need to be employed. I run my own company. I have my own assets. I run my own business. I do my own thing. And so I don't have to rely on anybody. I don't have to get forced to be vaccinated to show up to work to get a paycheck. There's a lot of things like that. And so you need to be able to stay in the game. If you pick this one thing, this opportunity, you need to be able to stay in that game. Whether things go good, whether things go bad, you need to be able to continue doing it over and over for years and years and years. The ability to have consistency within that opportunity vehicle is massively, massively important. Now, we're getting to our destination soon, so we're gonna cut this video off. But this is the very secret to Mr. Donald Trump's success, the actual president of the United States. Joe Biden is a war criminal, whatever you want to call him. His family's a bunch of pedophiles. And
you can't say any of this on YouTube.
I can say this on YouTube.
No, they will take.
Yeah, it'll be okay. We're gonna throw it up and we're gonna see. But I want you guys, if you want help with social media, links are below. I got all the free stuff, whatever. If you like this message, however bad this video may be, subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know if you want to see more like this. If you have a suggestion for me, you want to contact me, shoot me a DM on Twitter or Instagram. I'm going to be filming at least one of these a week. I kind of like filming these. Maybe I'll film one a day. If only that gay biker didn't interrupt us. He's waving his arms like this. We almost hit him on purpose. But I'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you tuning in. Have a good one.